Now a member of the Benghazi Select Committee, Congressman Lynn Westmoreland. He also serves on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, the Financial Services Committee, and he is the deputy chairman of the National Republican Congressional Committee. Congressman, great to have you with us tonight. Let's start with Congressman Gotti's points about all of the unanswered questions. Is it fair to assume that the committee is going to pursue those answers until they're finally realized?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about it. I mean, everybody on that committee's committed to find out the truth. And look, you know, the president on September the 10th of 2012 made the statement that extra security precautions had been made for September the 11th. Well, we want to know what those extra security precautions were. If you're talking about sending 2 additional diplomatic security agency from Tripoli to Benghazi, if that's additional security when there was only 3 there, I just don't think that works. And so we're going to find out exactly what he meant when he said that there was some additional preparedness.
Congressman, Senator Dianne Feinstein putting out the Feinstein Democratic Report, if you will, on the CIA and enhanced interrogation procedures. Your reaction to the timing and to the appropriateness of that report?
Well, Lou, it was only one thing. It was politics. And she knew if she didn't get it out now that she wouldn't get it out. And after spending $40 million of taxpayer money to get this report, only for political purposes, I mean, they're still trying to get back at President Bush. I mean, they hadn't gotten over that in 6 years. And so this was just a political thing. And I mean, it can bring potential harm or even death to Americans that are being held captive right now across the world. And as we've seen, ISIL and others do not treat our captives very well at all. And so this just puts them in even more danger. And I'll tell you, you know, Mr. Hayden and Vice President Cheney and some of the other people that I've seen and read their thoughts on this, those were the guys that were front and center. And for Ms. Feinstein to say that the leaders in both the House and the Senate on the Intelligence Committee was not informed of this is just true. And I believe they knew exactly what was going on and gave permission for it. But here again, this was just another political whack at the president, former President Bush, and trying to make themselves look good, trying to make us look like we're friends to the world when the world's not friends with us.
Congressman, I want to turn, if I may, quickly to the spending bill, the $1.1 trillion spending bill that's been that has been moved in the House. Earlier today, Congressman Matt Salmon of Arizona said he and about 50 other congressmen were adamantly opposed to this bill for a variety of reasons, but principally because it doesn't go far enough in their judgment on a host of issues, amongst them immigration, despite the fact that Homeland Security is only funded through February. Your thoughts?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that's voting for it for a variety of reasons, too. I mean, I'm going to vote for it because the navigable water portion of this, which would allow farmers on their farm ponds and drainage ditches not to be regulated by the EPA. I'm voting for it because the EPA's budget is cut 21% from the 2010 level.
Right.
The FTE is as low as it was in 1989. We're cutting $350 million from the IRS. There's a lot of good things. We've got a lot of life riders in the thing. And so, you know, you can always, I don't care who you are, you can find a reason to vote against something up here or for something up here. And the immigration thing just does not hold water. This president cannot do anything until the funds are appropriated. And what we're passing for the Homeland Security is a short-term CR, which can mean it's the same funding that was last year. And so for any new program, he would be breaking the law to fund that. And so, you know, you can't fight somebody for what they say they're going to do. You have to wait till they do it. And so that's the reason we need to put this off until the end of February, when we will have a better way to fight. We'll have more tools to fight. We'll have a majority in the Senate to help us fight. And so, you know, to me, that's the logical thing to do. I mean, you know, there's a hill up here you can die on every day. And I just do not think this is the right hill.
Congressman, I take that as wisdom, political, and a life lesson as well. There's another one when you're talking about fighting across to 1600 Pennsylvania. There's another old saying too: "Let my enemy, when I do fight, be worthy." Congressman, thanks so much. Congressman Lynn Westmoreland.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Time now for a